So I'm going to be walking you through our app and what we have right now for our app. So Brett is just a sandbox user, so you don't have to worry about the password just being password. But so this opens you up to our dashboard page. We are holding diabetics to a historic standard. Nobody has ever compared diabetics to non-diabetics. So in order for us to, like we talked about the life expectancy being 15 years shorter, in order to close that gap, we can't just compare us to diabetics to diabetics. We have to compare them to non-diabetics. So this is what this enabled range is, 70 to 140. So Brett has been in enabled range for 49% of the time. So that's not good. He's, half of where he should be as a non-diabetic. So he's halfway there, halfway to solving the problem essentially. And here's the in range, the diabetic range that all diabetics are familiar with, the 70 to 180. He's 65% in that range today. And just to reiterate the fact that we're gunning for that 100% enabled, he's 49 out of 100 today. And below we have historical graphs. So here's like the percent enabled over the week, month, year. You can click on different tabs. But yeah, so, and then this is the percent enabled over the week, percent in range, percent high, percent low, very high, and very low. So that's the comprehensive dashboard showing how well you are managing diabetes, how on pace you are to becoming non-diabetic, and enabling yourself. So down below we can navigate to Glucolympics. Glucolympics is our page where we are competing against other diabetics in our network. So Sally West and Brett are friends, and the weekly dashboard. So Brett and Sally West are both at 74% enabled this week. They're both sandbox users, so it's like simulation users, and they have the same data coming through. So they're the same percent enabled. But so this will show how well you're managing diabetes in relation to your network and push you to compete better. And the app gets significantly better with more people on the network, more people pressuring you, more people cheering you on, helping you out. So if Brett had 5 friends, it'd be better than just him and Sally. So what we do is we want Brett to add as many friends as possible. So this is like a mutual friends feature. So Sally's friends with King Salmon, Adam Smith, and Jack Smith. And so with this add friends feature, we can grow your network easily, have that the user experience be, because we want to encourage a bigger network on the app, because that makes the app more powerful and people are curing their diabetes. And here's the groups page. The groups page is kind of like a group me where you have different groups and different topics. And so let's say I'm interested in this 20-year-old active marathon training group, and I want to figure out how to fuel before a race. That's a hard thing to do for a diabetic, because you don't want insulin on board because you're going to run for 3 hours, but you want carbs in your system. So how do you toe that line? How do you balance that out? So Brett asked, I don't want to have insulin on board. I also want to fuel up for the race. How do I accomplish this? And then people would comment down below. So you're constantly answering the questions that you have with diabetes. And yeah, and then the app would push you. So you have the answers right here. You have the intel, the know-how, the tool belt of the top performers. And then you have the pressure, the teamwork, the competition, the peer pressure to push you there. And then here you have the ability to track how well you're doing over time. And here's just a simple profile page, occupation, insulin delivery system, Omnipod 5 is what I use, your diet, your carb ratio, and then your friends, your profile picture. But yeah, that's the app walkthrough.